Well, hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name is Julie. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today, Capricorn. We're going to take a look at your energy moving through this Lion's Gate portal on August 8th. It's coming right up on us. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you would like a personal reading from me, Capricorn, I'm open for those. I will leave that information in the description box below. All right, let's get going. Let's see how your energy is being affected by this Lion's Gate portal. It's bringing us such powerful, fiery energy with that Leo energy coming through, and the sun, the earth, Orion's belt, and Sirian energy coming through. So let's see how it's affecting you. It feels very powerful, like change is here. We're right on the front lines of change somehow. Let's get you a no-show Zen Tarot card for Up in the Ether. Spirit, tell me about Capricorn and the Lion's Gate portal. Tell me about Capricorn. Patience, look at you birthing something, and participation, the Four of Wands coming in. So some kind of celebration card, or you're gearing up, getting ready for some kind of birth or something new coming in with these moon phases. Maybe this has more to do with the Aquarius full moon and sealing off a cycle or a period of gestation for you, kind of nurturing some kind of idea or dream. Feeling travel coming in. Maybe that's the Four of Wands coming through. But yeah, patience. You've had patience. You have waited this out. You've been very, very patiently waiting for something. Aloneness on the bottom of the deck with the Hermit energy coming through, Virgo energy coming through. Boy, you've been on some kind of trek here, some kind of adventure out, or looking for something new. Been on some kind of quest here. Let's see what that's all about. What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with you through this Lion's Gate portal for Capricorn? What kind of animal energy, animal spirit energy is walking with Capricorn right now? Whew. Animal spirit guide for Capricorn. Oh my God, look at this transformation. Transformation is beautiful with the number 11, the master number 11 here. Your intuition really, really picking up now. Your barriers or your veil is kind of lowering, so you're seeing things so much crisper or clearer. Where there was white noise or some confusion or some static before, seems very clear now that you've emerged this new being with the butterfly spirit, and the armadillo spirit set healthy boundaries. Look at this, number 3. You've had some kind of armor around you or some kind of protection around you. You're learning these very healthy boundaries in relationships now, where people cannot cross these boundaries now, or they can't push the boundaries any further now. You've got this very clear, clean set of rules that people are approaching you with because you are demanding it energetically. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You have this beautiful divine protection around you. You're feeling it. You're feeling stronger as you move out into the world, or wherever you're venturing out. There's some kind of new adventure coming up with this patience card. And you're feeling much more protected, not so vulnerable, not so, there was a period of time you almost felt like you were under a microscope, or the world was closing in on you. I've gone through periods of this in my life where I've been outside, and even the sky, it felt like I was in a snow globe or something, like it just ended here. It just felt, you feel very, very small, and then it opens up, the expansion begins. It happens right before a big transformation or a big awakening or awareness coming through. So that's beautiful. The snake spirit, time to heal. Yes, it is. Number 55 converts to a 10, which is a number 1. It kind of goes along the lines of this aloneness card, but shedding some kind of idea, some kind of past idea, mourning something that could have been and letting it go and saying goodbye and being excited of what could be. So you're really saying goodbye to some kind of old life. It is like having a child or a baby. You know that that independent you will no longer be again. Now it will always be about someone else. It will always be about taking care of someone or looking out for someone or having that best friend or whatever it is. But it's a lifelong commitment. This child is yours. You have brought it into the world here. So you have to say goodbye to that old version of you where you had to take care of yourself. It was all about what you were doing, what your future looked like, what your dreams look like, and now you're nurturing someone else's. So whatever that means to you, you're saying goodbye to an older version of you. You're shedding that skin so that you can step right into the light here, step right into this new version of you with no apologies. It is what it is. You have you didn't get this far just to get this far. So this all led to right now, to stepping over the threshold into this new version of who you are now. So that is beautiful. That is transformation at its finest, and transformation absolutely is beautiful. Like the spirit animal butterfly reminds us. It can be painful. That birthing canal can be very painful. Look at this, what you've gone through. Good God, Capricorn, 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Talk about painful. I mean, you had to literally be killed to emerge. Well, that's what rebirth is. You have to allow your old version to die. It's painful. It's a slow, painful death. Saying goodbye to the old version, because what's happening is that ego is our identity. Our identity. We fight for who we are. We defend our lives. We defend our decisions. We defend ourselves our entire lives until we don't, until we stop defending ourselves. And we just get that rest. Fours are all about rest and rejuvenation and recovery here. So it is absolutely a time to heal. Time to heal, as the snake spirit says, because this has been brutal. This has been absolutely brutal, and it's time to heal and emerge a whole new you. A whole new you is emerging here. Let's take a look at the mind space through this Lionsgate portal for Capricorn. I want to see what you're focused on right now. What is your primary focus? What are you thinking about right now, Capricorn, leading into this Lionsgate portal? What are you thinking about? Two of Cups. Look at this, relationships coming into picture now, or a certain relationship, or a relationship you'd like to really focus more on. There's a bond, a soulmate bond calling you. 9 of Cups, some kind of dream come true or wish come true. Cancer energy. Emerging here with cleaner waters. It's just not so mucky where you can't see through it. There was a time where it just felt like it was so mucky. The waters were so mucky. You just couldn't see. You couldn't see what was ahead. It just, even behind you, seemed very fuzzy and blurry, and it was just a dream. It was just a dream is coming through my mind right now. But now you are awake. Now it's like you needed that to really, really show you how precious, how short life is, how precious, how very precious every moment is. So you're just savoring this now. That is the wish come true. That is the dream. And you're willing to sacrifice your independence to move back into a relationship, to commit fully to someone now. It's like you have the time, or you have the space, or you have the emotional capacity to do that now, where you couldn't before. You just couldn't. You were simply in survival mode, trying to figure out where that next breath was coming from. Oh God, this is a huge, huge release. This is the huge release after the birth, after the pain of labor, after God, maybe years of really, really trying to get something through here, or get through something is more like it. Let's see what your advice is, Spirit, through this Lionsgate portal for Capricorn. What will Capricorn be focusing on as they walk through this portal? The moon. Wow, it is about that Aquarius full moon energy. And the 10 of Pentacles. Look at you sitting pretty now in your own kingdom, in your own safe place, in what you have created here. It's like happiness is a state of mind. It's not a circumstances. And boy, have you learned that, because you've been through some circumstances here. This beautiful, beautiful moon is going to be so cleansing for you. It just cleanses out so much. I feel like you're just really, really allowing yourself to detox from the stress, detox from the anxiety, from the worry, from the fretting, from the anxiousness here. You're willing to sacrifice it. It's like good riddance, good riddance. Can we bring some hope in? Can we bring some light in? Can we let this dark night be over here? So this full moon is bringing something to some real intensity, like right before the birth there, where you're feeling it, you're sweating it right now, but it's going to be a massive release. Just let it go. Scream it out to the skies, cry it out to the gods. Capricorn, release it. Release this pent up grief, this pent up fear that you have been harboring. It's eating at you like a cancer. You've got to rid yourself of this. Rid yourself of this. This is not your sickness to hold on to. You cannot get sick enough to get someone, to help someone get healthy. You have to walk through your health here. You have to just keep going and be the light, be the guiding light now. Instead of going to meet people where they are like you have been. You had to do that. There was no choice. The baby was growing and festering and gaining momentum, and you had to, there was no choice. There was no choice. It's like a car getting too much momentum down the hill with no brakes. There's no choice. You got to let it crash. You got to let it go. So let this go. Let this go underneath the full moon in Aquarius on August 9th, right after this Lionsgate portal seals up for you. Let it seal the past, let it seal the door, and let this new life come in, this new you come in. It's just in your blood, in your bones, in your destiny here to emerge at this time. So absolutely beautiful. It is a time for security and connection. I mean, look at the connection. There's a time for love now. It's the other side of grief. It's the other side of the darkness here, right? It's always darkest. It's always darkest right before the dawn. And this is your dawn. This is the dawning of the new Capricorn, the new you. Whew. All right, let's take a look at the heart space, the emotions going through this Lionsgate portal. I want to see what this connection is that's lighting up your heart. What is that all about in the heart space for Capricorn moving to this Lionsgate portal energy? Oh my God. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Another 2. Wow. So yeah, there is something happening here with you making a decision to leave your alone time, leave your private time, not need that space that you needed in the past. So you're moving much more into community, into happiness, into joy, into your calling here. There's a calling. You've been called. Wow. And this Wheel of Fortune, what an end of an era for you, an end of really a past life. You're going to be referring to that time, this past maybe 5 to 7 years here. You're going to be referring to it as your past life. It's going to be a distant memory for you, and it's going to come sooner than you thought, way sooner than you thought. Because have you ever, my parents are elderly. My father passed away at 85 and my mom is 83. And I have to admit, I've been grieving them both for many years, since the health problems started, since you get that first taste that they're not going to be here forever. Those anchors that you are so dearly connected to on this earth, that make you part of this earth, are not going to forever be here. And so you start mourning, you start pre-grieving the people in your life when you sense this ending, when you sense this huge change in your life. And it is a huge change. It's the before and after. There's a very clear line in all of our lives. It's the loss of innocence, and it happens to every single one of us. But you gain this wisdom, you gain the purpose, you gain the understanding of what it's all about. Because there's a time when you're like, what's the point? What's the freaking point? You live, you suffer, and you die, right? Everybody goes through this dark time of what's the point? And when you emerge emerge and you get to the other side, and you know, we are the soldiers here on earth. Spiritual energy can help us and guide us and love us through this, but they can't get into our physical bodies like we are. We're very, very lucky. It's a miracle we're here, honestly. It's a miracle that we're here. But we are the soldiers, and it's not easy. It's not easy. So you need that break. You need that comedy relief moment to keep you going. So that's what's happening right now, is you're getting that beautiful, beautiful release, that break, that detoxify time for you. Tell me about this moon energy with this major arcana for Capricorn right through this Lion's Gate portal. Sends you on a new adventure with the Knight of Wands. Very, very, very much understanding the power that lies within you now, that it was within you all along, that it's not the circumstance that can make or break us, it's how we feel about it. It's our reactive energies. It's always been about our reactive energies. There are people in prison who are freer than some of those who are not. So it's all about a state of mind. It's all about understanding your purpose here, your very, very special, unique purpose here. So yeah, this purpose coming full front now, and it seems to have to do with family, with relationships, with what's important. It's almost like this second chance, like this near-death experience, and you get this second chance, and you are certainly not going to focus on the things you focused before this. It's absolutely a second chance for you, and you're not going to waste 1 second. You're not even going to be regretting what you were focused on before, because it was a must. You had no choice. So yeah, give yourself a break, because every single decision that you have made, you have done so with doing the very, very best you could with the resources you had at hand at the time. And you have done a beautiful, beautiful job navigating these very treacherous, trialed energies that you've gone through, Capricorn. I think only a Capricorn could navigate this. Only a Capricorn could get through these choppy seas. This is not just some choppy waters and a little bit of sprinkling of loss. This is not a job loss. This is a massive transformation for someone who's resonating with this. And I don't know if you know how very, very strong you are, how very special you are, and needed at this time of real trial for all of us. So yeah, you're the beacon, Capricorn. Beautiful, beautiful. Lead the way out of this. Beautiful. And it's all about connection. It's all about getting back together, bridging those relationships with you. So what is your advice in the heart space for Capricorn? What is your advice, Spirit? Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. I love this. It's like you're so focused on this. You're so focused on this new dream, this new idea, this new desire here. It's just nothing can really break you from it. Such Capricorn energy, just such strength. It's like, I have a dream. I wonder if Dr. King was a Capricorn. It's just, Capricorn, you have a dream. It started out with this 9 of Cups in your mind space, this beautiful dream that things could be different, that things will be different, especially in your life, where that's all that matters, right? When we change ourselves, the world has to change. So beautiful, beautiful strength here showing up, and focus, very, very hyper focused on this dream. So how beautiful. It cannot not happen with this kind of intense focus on it. When we're looking at anything this intensely, it's the law. It's the law of attraction. That is the law of attraction. Wow. Wow. Big abundance coming for you. Big security, stability, and confidence in why you're here and what your purpose is. There's just no second guessing your decisions any longer. All right, let's take a look at the everyday. I want to take a look at the foundation of this reading. What is this all about for Capricorn? This major transformation. Tell me about this wheel of justice and this partnership, this relationship. King of Swords. This has everything to do with the Aquarius full moon. It happens under the full moon for you. The Aquarius full moon is going to mean so much more to you than even the Lion's Gate portal. It just has everything to do with that. Either you're dealing with an Aquarius, or it happens under the full moon. I mean, I'm just seeing this gestation period being over under the full moon here. So yeah, this happens under the full moon, and very, very wise decisions. You are very, very much the wise decision maker now. You're just not stumbling through any longer. It felt like you were almost just stumbling through, like you had lost your balance a while ago. Have you ever lost your balance? And it feels like minutes. You're just kind of tripping and stumbling and finally you either go down or you stand up. But it feels like you've been doing that for maybe years, like you've just lost your balance a few years ago and you've been stumbling through trying to get it back ever since. Well, here's that steadiness, that security. It doesn't feel like the world is spinning off its axis anymore for you. It's just you get a chance to get your balance, to catch your breath, to breathe, to Lamaze it out into this next cycle, into this next phase, into this next era for you. So very, very, very wise decisions. Do not second guess yourself at this time, because you're just really moving intuitively. You're moving, I used to call it, have you ever gone to the grocery store and you just, I used to say, okay, let me divinely shop. I want to intuitively shop. And I would just put on my headphones and listen to maybe a podcast or something. And I would just intuitively grab things off the shelf. I would just move through the store intuitively shopping here. And sure enough, every single thing I got came together with beautiful, beautiful preparation. I had everything I need for the dishes I wanted to make here, or for whatever. So that's what's happening here. You're just letting spirit take the wheel. It's like, Jesus, take the wheel, and I trust. You're finally trusting in spirit here. Four of Wands. You've got the Four of Wands twice here. So there's that celebration, that victory march past the birthing, past the trial. It's the victory march out. It just truly is the victory march now. You're taking the victory, taking the win now, and not feeling bad, not feeling guilty, maybe that somebody else isn't here to take that win, because now you absolutely know that they are standing behind you, absorbing that win, that you are the soldier on the front line that they can really feel through now. Now you're closer than ever. Now you're really communicating energetically here because of the people that have passed over, and that now you're opened up. You understand, okay, I am your vessel. I am your soldier now. So guide me, lead me the right way, lead me to the right places. This is beautiful. Okay, all right, tell me about judgment. I want to see judgment. What's this new path coming in, this new calling? Look at this 10 of Swords. Good God, Capricorn. Good God, the judgment call has been made. Somebody has been recognized now, recognized for... Something's been revealed. Maybe you thought you were doing something wrong and you were taking all the blame and you were really holding that weight above your shoulders here. You were just carrying all the responsibility, all of the weight. And something's been revealed, something that was going on behind the scenes, going on in the background, some kind of feeling you had, but you just, you knew. It's like when you know you're not feeling right, or you're feeling, off, or that vibration doesn't feel right, and you dismiss it and you say, oh, I'm just being paranoid. Oh, I'm crazy. They would never do that to me. You just start, especially when you're going through so much, you really start second guessing your own triggers, because you're triggered by everything when you're dealing with grief. And when we're in grieving mode, that's when the universe really throws us all the grief to have at once. That's why things happen in threes. It's absolutely why things happen in threes. It's built the momentum to this point where you are in grieving mode, and that's when they're like, okay, let Capricorn get it over with. Let you get it over with, because it takes so much air out of you. It takes so much life out of you to survive some of these big losses, that you can't do it often. You can only do it once in your life. Once you've done it and you've overcome it, it's nothing else can really get you. There's no other even loss or death or that can get you like that first kick to the gut, right? That first your whole life you think, well, it'll be okay. It always is okay. It always works out. You know, whoever this is or whatever this dark energy is, it'll work out. It'll dissipate until it's not, until it doesn't. And then it's just this eye-opening moment where you got to look within. You got to say, okay, maybe I don't have as much control over this as I thought I did. So now's the time to surrender. Now's the time to give it to God and give it grace here. So, but something's being revealed. Someone is being pushed out into the light for some things that they have done behind your back, behind the scenes. And but you're moving so intuitively now that Spirit is taking care of this, where it's not worth your time to even look at or try to find the proof or try, you know, if you're in a relationship and you suspect that someone is, let's say you suspect someone's cheating on you. Let's just go there. I've been married almost 40 years. It's going to happen, trust me. So you suspect. But instead of talking to your partner, you start looking online, you start looking at their texts, you start looking for the proof that you are not crazy. And the more you start looking for it, the more things you will find to prove your point, even if they are completely innocent. By the time you're hiring that private investigator, it's divorce time. It's over. It's over. The trust is gone. Whether that was in your mind or that was in reality, what does it matter? What does it matter? You're still done. So yeah, it's time for communication. It's time to not let this get that far, because somebody in your life let it get that far here where you didn't trust them. And once they showed you who they were, this time, Capricorn, unbeknownst to them, this time you believed them because of what you've gone through. So now you have this very clear deciphering system. You're like this lie detector system, and it's just like, yeah, you're playing Clue at all times. It's like, I know it was you, or, you know, I know it was you, Fredo. I know it was you, but that's okay. Let's move on and never speak again. All right, Capricorn, let's get some advice in the everyday through this Lionsgate portal for you, Capricorn. Everyday advice for you from Spirit. And right to this Aquarius full moon. There's something about this Aquarius full moon that means something to you. So, 3 of Swords. Good God, good God, good God. Let this portal wash this away. Let it wash the grief away. Let it wash the sorrow away. Let it wash the exaggerations and things looking bigger than they really are now that the worst has happened. And I can promise you the worst has happened. You've already experienced that intense, intense grief. So that you will never have to do it again. It will never feel the same again, because you can never get that. You know, it's just like that first kiss. It's just like your first love. You know, you can never get that back. Your first taste of alcohol or a drug that makes you feel just really high, really good. You know, you can never get that back. You're going to chase it the rest of your life in the good cases. But in the bad cases, it works just as well. You can never go back. You can never have that first moment of shock and awe. You can never have that first moment of someone has passed away and they're no longer on this earth. It will never happen again because you've already experienced it. It'll happen in different ways. You will process it in different ways. So just know that looking at these very, very hard cards. 10 of Swords here. It's been an intense, a very, very intense 3 years for you, but this has been going on for a decade. No doubt about it. This has been going on for at least a decade, because you've got the 10 with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Swords here. So it could be 10 to 14 years, because things happen in 7-year cycles in those smaller cycles. But Capricorn, I'm sending you so much love, and I'm telling you, this is the beginning of the end of that. It's the beginning of the end for you, and really, really rejoice in what I'm saying here. It's the beginning of the end of that, of this. So hallelujah, praise Jesus. You are about to walk into the light after a very, very dark night. This dawn is going to be brighter than you've ever seen before. So just hold on. Just hold on. Look at this Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is all about Leo fire. We're talking about the Lionsgate portal right now, Capricorn. So you have the confidence now. You have the intuitive know-how now to accept this transformation and revel in it. You are now the butterfly. You are no longer the caterpillar. You are no longer hanging out in that cocoon trying to heal. It's over. It's over. Yes. Congratulations. Oh, Capricorn, I am sending you all my love and light, and I'm so excited to see what this portal energy is bringing for you. I'm so excited to see what this Aquarius full moon is bringing to you. There's a huge ending in here, and with every ending, you know what's next. The beginning. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. It really, really helps my channel and helps me to know that you guys are resonating with these messages, and that's just so important to me. So, all right, I'm going to leave it here. I will definitely tune in with you soon.